I am currently traveling and had quite a few delays. So, viewers, anyway, so I'm like, why not just go live? So, if you are on live, hello. If you're watching a replay, hello, hello, hello. And I don't like falling asleep at the airport, so I need to keep myself busy. But for those of you that don't know me, I am Hanneth Bianca Gant. I do quite a few things, but on this channel, I tend to talk to HR professionals that desire to turn their HR skills into a profitable business. I've been doing that for quite a few years and have been in HR capacity for about 18 years. So, super excited to share what I know with the world. What I've been doing over the last 7 years is working full time in my own company and have a team. We do work all around the globe, and God is good, is all I got to say. So you can hear the airport. Told y'all I was here. But this is something that happened just today that I wanted to share, especially with my HRpreneurs. So we had for us to do some subcontract work with them. So I worked with this client before. I actually, that particular person who has an HR company, and I actually had her work on some projects. So we've just always passed projects back and forth to each other all the time, right? So this particular time, she had a client that could not they had a budget, okay, and in order for her to remain on the contract, that meant that if we went in, my company, we went in, that we would have to go in at a rate much lower than what we normally would do. Now, I know that there are most business coaches and gurus. They're like, oh no, if you don't meet this amount, then I'm not taking it. And I always want to share with those of you that are watching to be mindful of what you are saying. Because money, again, people have different pricing philosophies. It just depends on what your pricing philosophy is. I never believe in the concept of you determining your price based off of what you charged the last time and basing your price off what everybody is doing. Now, that information does help, but it shouldn't be your sole basis. I am a huge advocate of, I know this is going to sound too deep, but praying like, is this the client that I should work with? Believe it or not, there are some clients that the Lord will say yes to that may not even fit in your budget, but there's a reason why. There's some open doors that come behind that. And there are some clients who meet your budget and you say yes to them and they end up being a headache, right? So again, I just want to, for those of you that are believers, even if you're not, right, if you don't believe in God, just sit down, take a moment to see if they are in alignment, right? But it's just something that you want to keep in mind, about pricing. So let me continue with the story. So I prayed about it and I felt clear to work with this client, even though it would be at a lower rate. So let me also share that we were going to make a very small profit because it's just a whole lot do this, right? Because I felt the clear to do it. But here's the deal: I spoke with her and I said, "Hey, listen, we're going to be accepting it at this rate, but I was there, so I hope I'll pick that up." So that's another, present value first, and then go have a time limit in your contracts. That's one of my biggest lessons. Whenever I'm coaching other entrepreneurs, I tell them, hey, have a time limit, especially if you are unsure about that client that you're working with. And in this particular instance, 3 months hadn't even come, or maybe it had. I think it has been 3 months, just three. And I didn't even have to remind her. She came back and say, hey, listen, I did what you said to do. I went back to the client and they increased it. So now our rates have now increased to where be. So again, I just wanted to share that story because when I went to, and then we meet this and having us stay up in this price because some of the things that we, because of some of the things that we do bring to the table, right? So I hope that this was helpful. Hello to those of you that are live. I hope that this story was impactful to you. I want to know in the comment section below, have you worked with a client whose price you had to increase after working with them? And have you ever worked with a client that you wanted to increase their price, but you just didn't know what to say? I want to know if I should put more content around uh, pricing. Let me know if this is more information that you all would want to hear about. If you are not connected with me through kingdomhr.biz, which is our website, make sure you go on there and do so, and subscribe to our newsletter. You all are getting content just about every week now. And then you want to kind of just keep your eye out. We are on the Facebook page, Start Your HR Consulting Business Facebook page. We do have a LinkedIn page, but nobody talks there. So I just kind of like, I go where people engage with me, if you can't tell by my personality. But definitely you want to link with me on kingdomhr.biz. Subscribe to our newsletter, because we do have quite a few things happening that we're going to be engaging on. All right. Until next time, everybody, don't forget to command your day.